Hey everybody, welcome back to the Old Swedes Farm. It's Rich. Want to start a new segment here. I'm going to build a playlist, and it's to feature native plants of Minnesota. And these might work for the upper Midwest, but the first one I'm going to review here and talk about is the Canada Columbine, or Wild Columbine. This is good in woods and prairies. This is going to be kind of a universal plant that's really good in a lot of spots. Woods and prairies out here, 12 to 30 inches tall, and this one is all of 30 inches tall, if it's not even bigger. Beautiful blooms. It blooms early May to early summer. The foliage, once these blooms die back, the foliage looks beautiful all season. You can see it's kind of this three-lobed leaf, but it mixes well and gives a different texture that other plants don't have. As I said, the foliage looks good all season. A good plant all over. It likes moist soil. It likes dry soil. It does want soil that's well drained. Full sun to almost full shade. So it can be out in the woods. It can be out in the prairie with full sun. This one gets some morning shade, and then late afternoon it is full sun out here. The seedlings like moist soil, likes to be kept moist. So if you plant some seedlings, make sure you can keep it nice and moist that first year, and that's what we did. Excuse the car driving by. And once it's established, it's got deep roots that help really keep the plant. So it will, once it's going, this is our second year, once it's going, it doesn't need to be watered. It will self-seed. When this is done blooming, let me see if I can zoom in on these blooms. These blooms are just absolutely gorgeous. They're gorgeous blooms, especially when you get a drift of them. But this will attract butterflies. This will attract hummingbirds with this early color. Once it's done blooming, it'll make little pods, and it's pretty easy to collect the seeds and spread around other places, or you can let it self-sow and it'll make a drift. It won't get invasive, but it'll form a nice drift of beautiful red color that'll spread out, so but not be overpowering. Once it's done blooming, the blooms kind of die out, and those stems, you can cut them off once you've collected seeds, or once it's dropped its seeds, and then the plants just fit in with other grasses and other plants really well. Plant it with ferns, other grasses, like I said, nodding wild onion, prairie smoke, another early color. If you're going to mix it in with other plants, other annuals or perennials, tulips, iris, hosta, really good. Companion plant, but just a beautiful plant. Beautiful flower in the spring, one of the first flowering plants, and like I said, butterflies and hummingbirds are attracted to it. So if you're looking for a nice plant, check this one out, the Canada Columbine, or Wild Columbine. And hope you enjoyed this section here. Check out the playlist that I'll build for Minnesota natives. And we'll try to feature a lot of plants that are native to Minnesota and the upper Midwest. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you got questions, put it down below. Take care.